I mean, and just like that, yeah, you can be put into a bad mood, you know? It's crazy, bro, isn't it? But I did say about ages being used as an excuse. Did say that, didn't I? That's crazy, bro. Unrealistic standards. I think that's the motto of the story, to be fair. It's a madness, man. Yeah, you got that one in the bag, bro. Therefore. Mm. Yeah. It's just annoying, that is, bro. It's like, so just like all the other people, really, innit? Yeah. Yeah. So, what the fuck is that too young? Madness, innit? Madness, bro. This is what I don't understand with these women, yeah, is they'll say like, oh, well, I don't know why you can't find someone. No, 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 you're this, you're that. And then their reason for not getting with you is because they're 21, because they're too young for you. Fucking hell, bro. I didn't even need to step out the house. Imagine that, Greavesy. I was talking to this woman and she's like, I sent you on Instagram. She was like, oh, well, you're lovely. I don't know why nobody would want a relationship with you. And then she says she's too young for me. I was like, okay, well, I'm expecting them to say 18 or 19, right? 21. You couldn't even make it up, bro. You couldn't even make it up with these. That just pissed me off, bro. Like, I literally just went out for a walk. I had to do something. That just pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That just pissed me off. Yeah. Just pisses you off, innit? Pisses me off. Like, yeah. I was gonna actually go on a full on send, but I can't be bothered now. I don't know when I was gonna do it. Maybe today, tomorrow, next day, wait, Thursday. I can't be bothered now. My mood's actually been put off because of that. Because that's what you're gonna get when you actually go out. When you actually go out doing it, that's actually what you're gonna get. You understand, Greavesy? That's what you're actually gonna get when you actually do go out. Oh boy. When are you trying these dating apps anyways, Greavesy? Yeah. Either too old or too young for you. I told you that word in my head. I told you that. I told you that actually happens, bro. Yeah, that actually does happen, bro. Yeah. They've got unrealistic standards, bro. That's what I said. It's not even high standards, they're unrealistic. I was just talking to this woman on Reddit, Chico, yeah, and she's like, "Oh, well, I don't understand why you can't find a relationship. You're lovely, nah, 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 nah." I said, "Like, seeming that." And then she was like, yeah, I'm too young. I said, "Why don't you go? Why don't you date with me? Why don't you date me then?" And she's like, "Oh, you're too young for me. I'm too young for you." And I said, "Well, how old are you?" She said 21. I laughed, bro. I'm not even gonna, bro. That was funny. Oh, bro, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. It pissed me off, bro. Like it's actually stopped me wanting to go out and do it now, because that's what you get when you go out approaching real life. That you're too old for me, you're too young for me. It's the same shit. 20 fucking 1 and 27. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Always use that age as an excuse. Nah, you don't need a decent wingman. You need to leave this country. That's what you need to do. You need to go to Asia. I don't need a wingman. I'm confident by myself. I can approach anyone. I can talk to anyone. You don't need a wingman. You need to go to fucking Asia. That's what you need to do. What do you think, Greavesy? 21 and 27. There's nothing wrong with that. 21, 27. Nah. Nah. Of course there isn't. If they said 18, 19, I would have been a bit like, yeah, it's a bit too young, yeah. But 21, nah. Nah, bro, I've been everywhere. I've been all over the country. Women are the same everywhere in these westernized countries. I said to Ant-Man, I want to stop talking about it now because it's annoying, bro. It's actually annoying, bro. It's actually put me in a bad mood. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. That just actually put me in a bad mood. I was actually in a good mood today. You know? I'm not having this conversation, Chico. Whoever you are, buddy, I'm not having this conversation about wingmans like that makes any difference. Bro, you're talking to someone that's tried everything. Yeah, so why is she saying that she's too young for me when she's 21? And then when I mentioned that, she didn't reply again. Do they just love like taking the piss out of people? Because it seems like to me they just love well, to me that's what it seems like, but obviously to most people, well, women can't do no wrong. So to me, it must seem like you are actually taking the piss. Because if somebody said 18, 19, I would have been like, oh, they are actually too young for you. So why are you sat there saying how you can't believe no one's gonna date me, no, when you're the same one that's not gonna date me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, like aren't you that same woman then? Because you're saying that you can't get with me because you're 21. So aren't you the same as them women that keep doing this bullshit? So yeah, that's pissed me off, bro. That's actually annoyed me. Like I'm not gonna go out tomorrow or the next day. It's not much better. If you go out in a group, you get cop blockers. If you go out in a group, it's not gonna work because you're gonna get cop. I'm not having this conversation, bro. I'm not having this conversation. Like my channel is dedicated to dating. I'm not gonna have this boring, pointless conversation. You know. So yeah, I'm not gonna have this conversation again, bro. You're talking to. I basically come from dating. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna have this conversation, bro. Like whatever works best for you, go out and do it. So she can't get with me because she's 21 and apparently that's too young for her. This is why I don't even think I'm gonna bother going out for a very, very long time now, bro, because it just puts you off because you know what you're gonna get. You know it. You know exactly what you're gonna get. I'm too old for you. I'm too young for you. I've got a boyfriend. I'm married. I'm engaged. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for anyone right now. I can't be dealing with it, bro. I can't be dealing with this bullshit. I'm not doing it. Fuck off. I was gonna go out. I don't know when, but I'm not doing it now for a while, bro. Fuck that. No, it's not dead in London, mate. People are always out in London. No, I didn't know what she looked like, but it's not the point. It's just annoying. It's just annoying, and that man's like, oh yeah, they use that as an excuse because they're not into us. But no, that's not an excuse anymore. You know, because I'm decent looking. When I go out and I groom, I'm decent looking. Yeah, I don't know about Ant-Man. At the end of the fucking day, bro, it's not an excuse anymore. You know, someone not being into you or not liking you. Nah, bro, not before first date. You know, this is I'm from London, PJ. You know, this London is a lot more dead when it's winter. No, it's not, bro. People go out all the time in London, mate. I know. I've lived in London my whole life. Oh, here we go again. Is obliged to like anyone. I think you're missing the point, Greavesy. You're actually missing the point. You're missing the point, buddy. The point is, if you're decent and you're good looking, you should be given a chance because they moan that they can't find nice men, etc., etc. I think you're missing the point. What I'm trying to make. Yeah, you're missing the point, mate. I think you're missing the point there. But at the end of the day, bro, like it doesn't matter if it's winter or it's raining. People still go out. It's London. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's fucking London. Like people still go out, mate. Who didn't want up to win it and constantly approach you. No. But she's saying no. But she is saying, I don't know why people won't date you. You're lovely. Re-te-te-te-te-te-te. And the next breath she's saying she can't date me because she's too young. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And this wasn't from an approach. I was talking to this person online. So you're just being a hypocrite because you're saying about how you can't understand why nobody will date me because I'm so lovely and I look good. But then the next minute you're saying that I'm too young for you. So you're too young for me. So it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if I went out today approaching, people would be out. Does it make sense, Greavesy? Does it make sense to me? Does it make sense to you? Oh, it doesn't make sense to me. No, she said, no. This woman said to me that I'm lovely. I don't know why you can't get a girlfriend. You know, you seem lovely. Re-te-te-te-te-te-te-te. And I said, okay, well, would you get in a relationship with me? She said that she's too young for me. I asked, how old are you? She said 21. So how can you say that I'm lovely and you can't understand why people don't give me a chance if you're doing exactly the same thing? No. It's not the point. It's real life. They do it in real life as well. It's just the same. So, yeah, she's just being nice. So what do they want then? What I was saying to Ant-Man, because obviously, he doesn't know the answers. So what do you actually want? Because if you don't want good-looking people, because when I groom and stuff, I'm good-looking. You know, I'm not going to get into a conversation about my looks. What is it you're actually complaining about then? Because we hear about it that like, oh, you can't get a good man, but then when people do approach you, you fuck them over. So it's my job to ask, what is it you actually want? I think that's a fair question. I think what it is with these people, they want the perfect man. That's what it is. They want the perfect man, and no one's perfect. That's what I think it is with these people. So that's what I generally think it is. They search for through the whole 20s to find this perfect man that don't exist. And then when they have kids in their 30s, they then settle down. They want this perfect man that don't exist. That's what it is. That's what it took me 27 to realize this. They want this perfect man that don't exist. So nah, there's being fussy and there's being unrealistic. That's the difference. There's being fussy and there's just being damn right shallow and unrealistic. So yeah. Not to me, it's not. It means to me you've got unrealistic standards. Not at all. There's a difference between fussy and being picky as well. So, but like I said, there's no point. You're just going to defend women no matter what I say. So, pointless conversation because you're always going to stick up for women. So, pointless. I just wanted to let you know that that person was just that they just pissed me off today. And it just makes you not even want to go out and try. It just puts you in a bad mood. It put me in a bad mood. Because it's like you're reliving the same excuses. You're hearing exactly the same excuses over and over and over and over again. Even when you're not going out, it's like you're reliving it in your head. Do you know what I'm saying? Agrees you don't have a bad word to say about women. Bit like 95% of the population, to be fair. They ain't got no bad words to say about women for whatever reason, but they don't. They like to stick up for women no matter what they do. So that's just the way society is and would always be, I guess. Nothing's going to change there. Yeah, nothing's going to change there, mate. So it's not, see, and then they make the same excuses, bro. Yeah, Steve and Albert, we was gonna do posters of nonce legs again. Yeah. Yeah, have you? Well, you got a funny way of showing it, mate, on this channel, I'll tell you that. You know, they want the perfect man that don't exist. That's what they want. Thanks, social media. I feel like getting drunk today, but I can't because all the barbers are shut and yeah, it's raining. Pen and paper, nope. No, it's just on Reddit, bro. It's just on Reddit. It's the same excuses. So why am I going to go out wasting my time and wasting my money when I know it's just going to be the same old? It's going to be the same old, man. You think people are not going to be out today? Of course they are. Of course there's going to be people out today, bro. Nah, I'm all right, bro. I'm staying in. That pissed me off. I was actually in a good mood, you know, as well. Today as well, until I was hearing the same excuses because I feel like I'm reliving it again. And I haven't even got out. I haven't even gone out and done any fucking approaches for I can't remember how long, but it generally feels like you are actually reliving it. The same excuses over and over and over again. You're too old for me. You're too young for me. Well, I just told you about that bitch with the unrealistic standards. Nah, just talking to this woman there, oh yeah, and she's like, "Oh, you look good. I can't understand why no woman would want a relationship with you." And I said to her, "Well, why don't you get in a relationship with me?" Do you know what her excuse was? That she's too young for me and she's 21. I was like, "Bro, this week's cancelled." Like just hearing that, yeah, I told Ant Man I need to go for a walk, bro. It's pissing me off. So, nah. So that's why I can't even be bothered. I might have went out Saturday, maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, but nah, I don't think I'll bother now for a few weeks again. Because I'm reliving the same excuses again. Even when you go out, you hear the same shit. And it does become very boring. Very, very boring. Trust me, after a while it does. Getting a haircut in the fucking cold to hear the same old shit. Yeah, I don't actually know what. And do you know what I was saying to Ant-Man, yeah? He was like, oh, they're just not into us or they don't like us. But I said, that doesn't wash anymore, right? Because we're two different people. I'm not ugly. Like, I'm decent looking when I groom. You know, smell good, whatever, you know, you are. So it doesn't wash. Like, if you were somebody like Timmy Eldridge, yeah, you could understand why you're hearing all these excuses in the world. You could understand, you know, your place. I would then think, okay, I know my place. But when you're not nothing like that, and you're still getting these excuses when people are also critiquing other women for doing the same thing they're doing, it don't make sense. You know, it doesn't make fucking sense. There's literally nothing wrong with you. And a lot of other people that go out there and try. It's just they want the perfect man that don't exist. Like that's the conclusion I've come to, bro. It's boring. It's fucking boring, man. Like, do you know, before Christmas, I think it was 2 weeks before Christmas, I was speaking to this 40-year-old. Oh, you're handsome, but I'm too old for you. And she was 40 years of fucking age, and she had 2 fucking kids. You know, you think 27 and 40 is too old. Yeah, and she's gone quiet now, but it is just the same old, bro. I'll probably just chill in bed today, bro. That pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ah, some guys do the same thing. I was watching Married. I don't care what other guys do, mate. I'm not into guys. I just know enough women do it to me, and I'm not Timmy Eldridge. So, what's the point of going out, wasting money, wasting time, getting your hair done when it's just going to be the same old? You know, I don't even do approaches sober now, even though I can approach anyone. I just don't even do it. Yeah. So, you're going quiet now, anyways. So what I don't understand is you're saying that you can't understand why women won't get in a relationship with me, but you won't get in a relationship with me because you're too young and you're 21. So you're using your age as an excuse, but then you're wondering why women are doing the same thing. You see, it doesn't make any sense. Fucking that OnlyFans girl was 21, 22. It's a fucking grown woman. There's nothing wrong with that age. You know? There's nothing. What's that, 6 years? That I have so many problems. No, I've never considered that, you little white knight. Go white knight somewhere else. Don't have any problems. But go white knight somewhere else. What the actual reason was? She says that I'm not even in England. She's a very particular and a very picky person. She said that her standards are. She said, I feel like most people would find my standards very high. Yeah, I just told her now, bruv. Yeah, I've just asked her now. I said, what's the actual reason? I've just messaged her again. I said, so why wouldn't you date me? Do you find me ugly? Because 21 and 27 is completely fine. So what is it, bruv? What is it? That's why there's no point even going out, bro. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, well, you're still a white knight. So go do it on another channel, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy, bro, isn't it? That's what I'd love to know as well. But she's trying to have a go at other women for doing the same thing. Yeah, it's a madness, bro. It is a madness. It is a madness, lad. It just pisses me off. Honestly, bro, just talking about it just pisses me off. I was actually in a good mood today as well. Right. I actually was, bro, in a good mood today. Yeah, exactly. And more so, it's like that in London as well. So why even put yourself out there? Why even try? You get to a certain age, it's like Ant-Man says. He's like, he doesn't care about it anymore. It's like, why even try? You know what their, especially in London, somewhere like London, you know what their type is. Unrealistic men that will never like them. Like you said, 6 foot millionaire, right? You are. So 6'5" millionaire. You're not a 6'5" millionaire. So why are you even gonna try? And that's the hard truth of it, bro. And like people can call you negative and but it's not. It's literally not. I've had enough of it, bro. So yeah, both users are leaving. You don't want me here, yet you're watching me. Huh. Yeah, you don't want me on here, but yet you're watching me. How's that make any sense? Don't be weak and give up. I've traveled all over the country. I've tried more than anybody in the world. Nero, you can be my witness for that one. I'm gonna give her some shit. 1 second, bro. Just gave her some fucking shit, bro. I don't even know where she's from. She's not from England, but it's not the point. She's not from England, but it's not the point. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing it. You know? Giving up is the only solution, bro. Going to Asia. That's the only solution. I need to renew my passport next week as well. Funny enough. I need to renew my passport next week, lad. So yeah. But Nero, you should be able to find someone in this country, bro, with somebody that looks like me. Someone that's as confident as me. You should be able to just find someone. And you can't. And that just goes to show how unrealistic their standards actually are, bruv. That's how unrealistic their standards are in men. I'm not sure, bro. Good question, Greavesy. But yeah, that just pissed me off, bro. They don't even live in England, and that pissed me off. You know, it just sucks, bro. Even then, yeah. They tell me I'm gonna meet someone there, but I never do. I never do, bro. It's just the same old sad song. How many stamps? 4. 4 stamps. Well, 4 different countries. That sucks, bro, isn't it? That really does suck. So unless you're like 6'5" and you're a millionaire, you're best off not even trying. That's crazy, isn't it? Unless you're a 6'5" millionaire, there's no point you even trying, in this country. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And I don't look white as well, which probably don't help. 1 second. And I probably don't look fully white, which doesn't help either. See, they want someone that's white. They want somebody that's 6'5", well, like white, blonde hair, blue eyes, 6'5". Pretend you're rich. I've offered them money there. I repeat myself again. I've offered them money, as you've seen them videos. It doesn't make a difference. And the money that I've offered them, they probably would have thought that I was rich. It doesn't work. I went around, it weren't last Thursday, it was the Thursday before that, offering money, and it doesn't work. Offering them money and it doesn't fucking work. I've offered them money, bro. The offering money doesn't work. Nothing works in this country. Unless you're 6'5" millionaire who's got big following on YouTube. You don't have a chance in this country. Sucks, isn't it, bro? But yeah. Yep. Well, approaching normally doesn't work. So I mean, what do you do, Nero? Your skint munter. Oh, self-reflection. Oh, you got caught me off guard. Sorry, Nero. You get a lot of self-projectors on this channel. Lonely, fat, ugly 40-year-olds with no money that like to project their life on other people. That like to reflect their life on other people. They just get banned, bro. Yep, you're more than welcome to. I just can't believe how hard it is to get a woman. I actually can't believe it. Like, people in this community, they'll say that they get women and it's easy, but it fucking isn't, mate. And trust me, I would know of all people. Like, I've tried more than Ant-Man. I'm confident, and it still makes no difference. So I won't be going out for a few weeks now because of that comment, bro. That pissed me off, bro. Like, who the fuck do they think they're entitled to? Who do they actually think they're entitled to about you're too young for me because you're 21? Don't fucking love on me then. Yeah, if you accepted your Munter, yeah, that Munter stuff's boring now, bro. I'm better looking than everybody on this community who's shown their face. So, mate, at the end of the day, if I'm a Munter, what are you? Like, stop calling yourself a Munter every day. It will do better for your mental health, because I'm a million times better than anybody on this community that has shown their face. So you really must be the Munter. You know, it can't be good for your mental health coming online every day calling yourself a Munter. You know, like, it's no good for your mental health. You know, you are the well and truly Munter. Aren't you the one that went with that Craig Goodston? Deluded. I am below average. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, thick fires. You're probably like a 2 out of 10. You are probably like a 2 out of 10. I'm below average. Do you think I care about your opinion? Do you think you're ever going to stop me showing my face? I'm better looking than you will ever be. Why don't you come on the panel now and show us your face? And I'll show my face. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bruv, I'm better looking than anybody on this community that's shown their face. So when you're on here trying to call people munter, do you know how stupid you make yourself look? You make yourself look so stupid. I don't think you realize that. And that's it, bro. Like, it's a madness. I'm better looking than you. I'm better looking than Lord J. I'm better looking than all of yous. But you still try to call me a munter. Do you not sound a bit thick? You know, like, do you not see how thick you actually sound? You look stupid, bruv. I'm a million times better looking than you'll ever be. You are Lord J. How about that? Why don't you come in and show us your face? You know? You're trying to call me a munter, bruv. I don't need to filter my pictures. I'll show what I look like, bruv. I'm better looking than you will ever be, bruv. Yeah? You people are the munters. That's why you use munter every day. Because you are the munters. And that's why you call people skint, because you are skint yourselves. See, the thing is, you come on here, bro, and you say, oh, you look ugly. You're never going to make me insecure. Because the thing is, right, we know what you people look like. Bomb. Yeah, do you remember Bomb? When he was trying to say, oh, you're balded, you're ugly. And then look what happened when he come out. Look what happened when he come out, bro. Big, fat, ugly motherfucker with no hair. You're all the same. You are all the same kind of ugly. So I don't understand. And you're all the same kind of skin. You really think that I can't go in my pocket right now and show you money? You really think that I can't come now and show you money? Of course I can. But I'm not showing you nothing. And that's what you need to understand, lad. You know? I can make you hear the money if you want, but you're not getting shown nothing. You understand that? You thick fires. Yeah, Charlie, I was speaking to a woman on Reddit, yeah? And you can laugh at this, yeah? She's like, oh, I can't understand why you can't get a relationship. You seem lovely. Um, and I was like, oh, well, what? Would you get in a relationship with me? Do you know what she said? She was like, she said to me, "You're too young for me." I said, "I'm too young for you. How old are you?" And she said that, she said, 21. And it literally put me off wanting to go out, bro, because I'm reliving them excuses. You know, them excuses where they say they're too old for you or they're too young for you, right? I feel like I'm reliving it again. And I don't want to go out because I know I'm going to hear the same shit. So I said, "Oh, what's your problem? Is it because I'm not a 6'5" millionaire with blue eyes?" Because obviously they've got unrealistic standards, right? So it doesn't, mate. I'm not going to get into a conversation about my looks, mate. I'm not the one that brought my looks up. Yeah, it's never them. It's never them. And the maddest thing is, what she done was mad as well, because she's basically doing exactly what she was trying to find out what other women were doing. Because she's saying, "Oh, I can't believe you can't find someone. You seem lovely." But this is the same woman that are doing what these other women are doing. She's trying to find out why these women are doing what she's doing herself. They must be taking the piss. Surely to God, they must be taking the piss. But yeah, I'm not going out tomorrow or Saturday. I would love to know what the real reason is, because I'm not ugly. I don't care what anyone says on YouTube. I'm not ugly, and no one's ever going to make me feel like I'm ugly. So you're not ugly. I mean, you can talk normal. I mean, so what's going on, man? What's the problem? Tell us the truth. Come on. That's what I want to know. I want to know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, bruv. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do you know what somebody said to me about a year ago on Reddit? Do you know what they said to me? They was like, "You should go to a third world country. Women have unrealistic expectations." And I think they were right, bro. I actually think they were really, really right. I think they were right, bro. I remember the exact comment is that I was saying, "You ain't even." It doesn't. No, 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 no. Well, why are you using your age as an excuse then? It's because you have downy eyes. Oh, bye bye now. Go self-reflect on another channel. I mean, yeah, but then why use your age as an excuse then? Okay, then you should have said that. Why are you using your age as an excuse? That's fucking dodge, bro. The way I see it is, I'm not leaving my country. Now, I had a friend say to me he'd rather die than go to Thailand, because when you do that, you're admitting defeat. I mean, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, you're actually admitting defeat when you go to Asia, because obviously, why should a man have to leave his own fucking country? I think we need to ban fucking social media. Do you know what I'm saying? But they never said that though, did they, Teehee? They're using their age as an excuse. So, and they do it in real life as well. They do it in real life. Definitely do it in real life. Yeah. Whether they're too old for you or too young for you, they say. It's always some excuse. It's always an excuse. So, and I told her about it as well. And she didn't reply, because it's the truth, though, isn't it? It is the truth. I can't be bothered anymore, bro. Yeah, seriously though, you look really downy, mate. That's just a self-reflection of your own ugly looks, because you're the one that keeps talking about the way I look. You must be jealous of my looks or something, bro, because you keep going on about it. You must fancy me. Yep, exactly. Exactly, exactly, exactly. That's it, bro. Hmm. It's crazy. Yep, that's exactly what they would say. That's exactly what they would say, bro. They say no, if you were the same age as them, they would say that they've got a boyfriend or they're not looking for anyone. That's what they would say. Yeah. You get it in clubs as well, especially around Soho. "Oh, you're lovely, you're good looking, but I'm not getting with you because you're too young for me or too old for me." So, no, I haven't. And there's nothing wrong with the way that you look either, despite what these jealous trolls say. on YouTube, that the ones that are much uglier than you, there's literally nothing wrong with the way that you look. Like all jokes aside, yeah, like honestly, yeah, like I said, if you were somebody like Timmy Eldridge, I'd get it. I'd be like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. This is the card I was dealt with in life. I get it. But when you don't look nothing like Timmy Eldridge, you don't act nothing like Timmy Eldridge. You know what I'm saying? You're one of a kind. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. You know? Yeah, these westernized. It's like what Ant-Man said, these westernized and title cunts. Autism, Timmy's autism isn't even that bad, you know. He's got things that are worse than his actual autism. His autism isn't even that bad, to be honest with you. His autism isn't even that bad, lad. It's because you're nearly 30, no job, I've down the eyes, bro. It's not hard to work out. Oh, okay. Okay, this is funny, bro. So how much money do I have then? Ah, fuck's sake. What did I expect the response from the woman to be like? Because I'm nearly 30, no job, have down the eyes, it's not hard to work out. Bro, do you people not get bored of talking about yourselves every day? Bruv, you in your 40s, you're skin, you're ugly, and you got no job. Go self-reflect on another channel. Weirdo. What did you think the response from this woman would be? I thought the response would be, well, I hardly know you. Maybe if I got to know you, or something other than using her age as a fucking excuse. Do you know what I mean, Charlie? Basically, anything other than using your fucking age as a fucking excuse. But as I was saying before, I was interrupted by that projector, self-reflector. Um, you know, and it's not just Timmy, right? That has autism, bro. It's loads of people in here that's got autism. Because why do they go on about money every day? Like we're talking about dating, yeah, and all of a sudden they randomly come up and talk about money. Like it's because they're skint themselves. Yeah. Why do they always continuously bring up money? I don't understand why they continuously bring up money. I don't understand. It's because they haven't got any money. They're skint on benefits, isn't it, Charlie? So yeah, yeah, they're evil cunts, bro. So yeah, that's what I would have thought they would have said, something other than them using their age as an excuse. So there's no point in me even going out anymore. There's no point, bro. They just killed the vibe. They literally just killed the fucking vibe, lad. Yeah. Got 6-piece chicken as I always do. I'm not showing you nothing. What part of I'm not showing you autistic little mongos that are obsessed with money, anything, ever again? I'm showing you nothing. Get that through your head. And you can keep saying that I'm skin all you want. I'll disagree with you. Yep, I'm skin. Yep. The skin is cunt alive, mate. Don't even have 1p. I'm not showing you nothing. It's about time you started showing me something for a change. Isn't that right, Charlie? I'm still yet to be shown 12 grand, Charlie. I'm waiting for fucking 12 grand. Fuck 50 fucking quid. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you show me 12 grand, bro, you are overweight. No, I'm not overweight. Projection, your skin and you're overweight. Nah, bro, there never is. No, I'm not overweight. Try again. You're overweight and you're skint though. Bye-bye now. Like I said, I will be more than happy to play the money game, Charlie. Right, let me take this down. Right? I will be more than happy to show you money when you show me 12 grand. Okay. I'm not going to show you this, but I'm going to rub my fingers around it, yeah? So you can hear. You hear that? That's the sound of money. Yeah? It has a certain noise to it. If you get notes together, you'll see it. I'm not showing you nothing. Get that through your head. I'm not playing your little autistic little games. Oh, show money. Oh, show money. Oh, show money. Look, look. You can. There you go. No, that Albanian was a waitress. That Albanian was a waitress. Yeah. So yeah. Yep, it's newspaper, bro. Yep, that's what it is. Yep, I'm rubbing a fiver together. Yeah, I'm not showing you no money. Get that over your head. Get that through your head. 1, 2. Yep. Cutting some wonga here. Well, I'll go and fucking get it. 12k. Who would have that in their pocket? Shake my head. Well, fucking go and get it, mate, because that's what you've got to fucking show me. Mate, that's what you got to be showing me, mate. Don't know where you're going to get it from, but that's what I'm wanting to be shown. For... There we go. Actually, let's count that. There we go, man. Back in the old nesticles it goes. Oh, not showing you nothing, bro. Go and show your own money if you got so much. Da, na, 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 na. I'm not showing you nothing. Oh, that KFC hit hard, bro. Get a job at KFC. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I don't know how you're going to get 12 grand, but go back and get it. Am I in good shape? I'm just average. And I used to go to the gym. It made no difference. It made absolutely no difference, lad. So, yeah. Need to have a fucking shower soon. Oh, fucking hell. The chicken fry, I imagine that, innit? Hey, look at that fucking Jimmy. Yeah, are you in good shape? Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're ripped. Nothing's gonna work in this country unless you're fucking 6'5" millionaire, big YouTuber or something like that. You're never gonna find anyone in this country. Women have got unrealistic standards. That guy on Reddit was right all the fucking long, and I was trying to lie to myself saying, but nah, they've got unrealistic standards. All the same in the West. Yeah, I need to have a shower in a bit, bro. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Yeah. How many do you think I would come on that? Ask if bro, I'm not gonna get into this conversation. Respectfully, bro, I'm not gonna block you. You're entitled to your own opinion. Of course you are. I'm not getting into this conversation with you, bro. I come from the dating world. Greavesy would tell you, what women say and what women do is two different things. I'm not gonna sit here and have this conversation with you, bro. It's boring as fuck. I know these things, bro. I've gone out approaching women. I know about life. I'm not having this conversation. End of story. Right? I'm not having this convo. It's boring. It's boring as fuck, bro. I'm not having this conversation. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. You can comment. You're not going to get blocked, but I won't be having this conversation. If you're too ignorant to watch all of my videos from my channel, that's you, bro. I'm a content creator, so you know. Oh yeah. There is no, bro. Face facts. I already know. I already know. There's no hope for me. I already know there's no hope for me, but I'm not the one who's in denial. Why do you think I don't really go out much anymore doing it, drinking? I already know there's no hope for me because the women's unrealistic standards. I wasn't born yesterday, man. You know how it is. Stop calling me Peter, you weirdo. And I'm not. I don't gamble anymore. Don't gamble anymore, bro. Only football bets. No, done with that. Hey, it's doing good as well. Could have put out that monster. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, bro. I'm not playing that shit again. Unless I'm drunk in a pub or something. No, I'm good, bro. Don't mind just staying bored, bro. It's fine, bro. You know what I mean? Just stay bored. I'm not playing that shit. Life's depressing enough without losing money, bro. It's depressing enough. I'm gonna have a bath. I'm gonna have a bath. I'll just keep quiet for a couple of days, I reckon, bro. No going out, no drinking, nothing, bro. To get humiliated some more. No, I'm alright, bro. I'm good. It's depressing, bro. Yeah, I said shower, but I'm gonna have a bath, I reckon. What do you reckon would have happened today if I went out approaching Stephen Howard? What do you reckon would have happened today if I went out approaching? That actually put me in a bad mood, bro, to the point I just want to kill myself, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Made me feel suicidal, that. Yeah, nothing good. It's shit, innit? It's a shit life. See, I'd actually go out. Like, if I knew I had some sort of chance, yeah. These trolls don't get to me. They're not even trolls. They're fucking spastics. It's that woman that pissed me off on Reddit. Nah, it weren't even these people on here, bro. No, it's not even the people on here, bro. These people don't put me in a bad mood. These little mongos. These little self-reflectors. They don't get to me, these little self-projectors. It's just that fucking woman on Reddit pissed me off. Makes you feel like killing yourself, bro, when there's like no hope. No matter what you do, how you approach, nothing's ever going to change. Nothing ever is ever going to change. It's depressing, isn't it? Make it better, yeah. Yeah, you are the munter. Stop calling yourself a munter. Listen, thick thighs, stop calling yourself a munter. It's no good for your mental health. It's no good for your mental health. Calling yourself a munter, thick thighs. It's not nice, man, calling yourself a munter. You know? You know, these people have been saying munter for like 2, 3 years, and they're the only munters. That's the funniest thing about it. It's like they're so stupid that they don't even know that they're actually calling themselves. Like what this community is just a bunch of 40-year-old ugly fat people that ain't got no life. And what they've basically done is they've stumbled across a community that they all sort of they have no place in society because they don't leave their house and that. So they come on here and they just self-reflect, skin, it's everything is them. They only talk about themselves. Like that's literally that. It's only themselves that they're actually talking about. Like that's it. They don't know anyone's lives, what money people have, what money people don't have. They talk like they know people, but they don't know nothing. An amount of things that they actually get wrong as well. It's crazy. They're just fucking ugly, fat people that ain't got a life. Like, you know, these people on here, bro, I bet you they don't even leave their gaff. Like, I bet you they don't even leave their fucking gaff. That's how bad it is. They don't even leave their gaff, lad. Yeah, man. Mm. So, Greavesy, you're going to be starting these dating apps soon, aren't you, mate? April, you said, didn't you? We're almost March, so what's for food later? I'm not going to eat later. I had Greg's and then I had KFC. I won't eat later. Maybe get some nuggets in the early hours. Maybe, but I don't think so. I kind of got off my food. to be honest. Yeah. No. Greavesy, come on. You're right. I'm wrong. Women are not all evil. Come on. Come on. Women are not all evil. We're not perfect. Go on these dating apps. Go on these dating apps and show us. You know? Come on. Go on these dating apps and show us. Come on. These dating apps suck, lad. Okay, well, I didn't do any videos when I was there. How about that one? Huh? I didn't do any videos when I was in America. That's about that one. I was there. Okay, I wasn't there, bro. I wonder why USA Izzy didn't use her age as an excuse. I wonder why she didn't use her age as an excuse. Ugh. I wonder, eh? On Bumble, mate. UK asylum. Nah, I don't think so, bro. Uh, the bitch doesn't know my YouTube channel, eh? Nah, Bumble's a dating app. Ant-Man's like the only thing you can do is come here. Which is, I don't think USA Izzy watches me, bro. I kind of made her life a bit hell. Made her change her number, made Charles split up with her, made her go to the police on me. I mean, I'm a crazy cunt, man, innit? Yeah. No, I'm gonna have a bath, bro, and yeah, go from there. Gonna have a bath and go from there. Mm, I need a bath, mate. Anyways, I'm going, bro. I'll be back maybe later. Bye.